are you doing here?
What am I doing here? While it's setting up, I just want to welcome you here. And I can't tell you how excited all of us in PV are to be associated with it. We've had several years working together on the 5150 project, and the Wolfgang guitar. We're just as excited, and I hope we have a chance to show you a few things that it'll do, and maybe later on we'll have a question or two if anybody's got any questions. So without too much further ado, I certainly don't need to introduce this guy. So Ed, you have anything you want to say?
Hi. This is incredible. Thank you for all showing up, and I don't know what the hell we're going to do up here, but demonstrate.
Ed is the king!
Huh?
Ed is the king!
We're going to do the best to demonstrate the products.
Yeah.
Right?
Main Street! Yeah.
Here's one note.
Main Street!
Spanish Fly!
I'm so happy with the equipment. It's ridiculous. You know, it's a great bluesy tone, great rock tone.
Quite nice!
Now, the whole where's James coming again. The man who designed the amps with me is not here at the moment, and I think he's out dancing somewhere. He's the godfather of soul. No. But he'll be here shortly. Anyway, the premise behind this amp was to basically have, instead of someone having to lug something like that around, it's smaller, but almost as heavy, but it sounds just as heavy. No, the thing is, obviously it doesn't sound as big as a 412 cabinet, but it gets pretty damn close, as you can tell. clean sound. We're working on that one. That's a nice demonstration of balls and clean. I think, anyway. Do you approve? Okay, what's next? Get James out of here. Okay, how about Jim? Oh, detuner, I totally forgot. Doesn't contact anything yet. Of course, the strings tend to stretch, so nothing, ever stays perfectly in tune, but it's pretty damn close. Very simple. So I'm surprised nobody else came up with it before. But check it out, watch. It does. It's a detuner. Actually, I think we're going to call it the drop tuner. Speak to the mic here. Touring all around the world, when you go what used to be the Eastern Bloc, people had to wait 2 years to get a guitar. And PV is a much larger company who has the capacity to make, as you can tell, look at the beauty of these guitars. Oh, I'm talking about the guitar right now. I'm saying the main reason I left Music Man is because they couldn't supply the demand. And PV, I wanted to go with an American company, which is a very family-oriented, they're great people. Help me out here. Yes, PV's great. The pickups were designed between. Come on, help me out here, Jen. Of course. No, but my dog does it. My sex life is fine. Oh, wow. Remember it, man. I was born horn there, but. Sammy does. We got out. I prefer Hawaii.
You prefer Hawaii?
Can I ask you one quick question? I've read, what, you don't consider that a double cutaway?
Double cutaway?
Yeah, well, I've read it single cutaway. Just curious.
Well, I don't know. No, let me tell you. Let me tell you the reason. The reason that we did it that way, and you can jump in here, Jim, if you want to. We did it that way so the guitar would balance.
Well, I'm just reading the description of a double cutaway
Well,
guitar.
I mean, you know, we can call it anything we want to. There's no dictionary that says double cutaway. If you want to say it's double cutaway, because this is not round, it's not double cutaway.
The thing is, it's cut here too, so. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
I've been selling your guitars for years, from Kramer to Music Man and now Edie. Are we going to be able to stop the bicycle tape madness and get a regular red, white, and black stripe one from the factory? It kills me to see kids come in and stripe their guitars across.
I don't know if anyone wants
I'll
one.
give you a purchase order for that one if you want.
I have to ask you a question. People ask me that. I simply say, how many would you buy?
No, I mean really, it was my personal signature thing that I did years ago, and I think that if someone in another band played a guitar striped up like that, it would so be identifiable with me that I don't think they'd want to play it.
Yeah, but there's a lot of 13-year-olds that would just die.
Well,
you know?
then how many do you want to make?
You can put me in charge of that color if you want.
We're going to be able to tell our customers that what the guitar and the amp are exactly stock. That's what you're playing on stage.
Come here and check it out. Anyone want to come up and play? Come on. This is the shit right here.
I just want to hear him say it so we can tell our customers. Play a little Amsterdam.
You know, wait, one thing though, I want you to understand that the way I mute and play the way I do, because listen what happens if you just turn the volume up and don't mute the strings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I know a lot of, like Sammy in the band, he plays guitar. He always has his volume all the way up.
Jeez, I'm scared to death.
So am I. No, I mean, this is a stock. This is actually a prototype. You know, the ones we're going to be selling are more perfected.
Any other questions?
Eddie, is this going to let you play more? Is this going to let you expand your playing more than what you've been
we couldn't figure out a place to put it. It's my son's song, man. It's gonna make me teary-eyed. The thing is that I wrote that song when my wife was pregnant, and I put the guitar on her belly. And it's a kind of a funny story, because my brother, who had a baby before Valerie and I did, and he would play this like little jingle for him. And when he was born, he screamed, he hated it. You know, because you don't know what he's thinking while he's inside, you know. So I said, well, maybe I'll try playing a little music for him, you know. And he came out, and when he was born, I played it for him, and he loved it.
Yeah! Just shows you what your brother's not really big bucks.
Another thing I wanted to get into is that the guitar is available. This one is solid basswood, which I think is a beautiful guitar. Sounds great, looks good.
What's your favorite color?
I kind of like the black and the white, just because, you know, I like the solid colors. But even though I've been playing an amber, you know, type, this is a non-trem version, which obviously has a beautiful maple top, and I don't think, actually, you know, for me, I tend to jump around on stage a lot, and I've fallen down a few times with broken necks off. And if you have a neck through body, you cannot put a new neck on. You know, so I prefer, it doesn't really make that much difference, but we have discussed the possibility of maybe a limited edition in the future for neck through body. I prefer anything that sounds good, you know? That's why the beautiful maple top, you know, a lot of people might prefer that, but to me, a solid color is fine because I'm going for tone. You know, it could just be wood for all I care. It doesn't even have to be painted. Yeah.
Understand that Ed and I think I'm speaking for we don't buy into what I call the retro thought. The retro thought process, in essence, is kind of depressing because a lot of people would have you believe that the best there will ever be is already there. That's kind of depressing to think about that, right? I don't think the best guitar has already been built. I disagree. That's good. The best is yet to come. I think. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but the retro thought process says all those guitars made back in the 50s were the best guitars that there will ever be. I don't believe that. I don't believe the best amplifier has already been made.
story about when the first album came out. It was like, for one, I hate critics because they are frustrated musicians and they should not deserve the right to anything. But so when our first album came out and it ran its course, you know, we went on tour for about 11, 12 months, and we had to go straight back in the studio to Van Halen too. And all the reviews were, whoa, it's so different. Okay, now, if we would have done the same thing, we would have been fucked. You know, they would have said, hey, it's the same as the first one. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, to answer your question, it's a natural evolution. I don't know where it comes from. I can personally not claim to have ever written a song. It comes from, you know, I'm not really that religious of a person, but it comes from somewhere else, through me.
Ed.
Thank you.
Eddie. Ed.
See if I can think of something. Believe it or not, that's half the reason I drink, because I get so fucking nervous. Seriously, I have a problem with that. I cannot, for me to be doing this is blowing my mind.
Picture us naked.